Cases against travel agents will run the gamut from the person that's just unhappy with a cruise to a wrongful death action. So for example, we've had cases in the office where a husband and wife are on a honeymoon, they came back, they sued the travel agent because from the time they left the airport and got to the hotel, their luggage disappeared, whether it was stolen or lost. Plaintiffs claimed that because the wife's birth control was in the luggage, they were unable to consummate their marriage. Obviously, that may be one of the more frivolous cases that we'll see on the travel agent liability side. We've also had wrongful death claims. We had a fishing group that was in Costa Rica. There was a rogue wave that capsized the boat, and a 35-year-old member of the group did not survive the incident. When you have a case like that, you have to be able to separate your emotions and certainly the fact that you feel bad that someone was seriously injured or died with who is ultimately responsible for that act in court. There's a large body of case law, not only in New York and New Jersey, but throughout the country, that says that a travel agent or a tour operator is not going to be liable for the acts of independent suppliers of services. So, as long as a travel agent or a tour operator does not own, operate, manage, or control the supplier of service, such as a hotel, cruise line, a transfer company, they're not going to be found liable for those acts. A lot of times, these cases are dismissed early. You'll get your complaint, you file a pre-answer motion to dismiss as opposed to an answer. There may be some issues where a judge says, we're going to allow discovery to go forward. This can be costly to the clients, and it may take summary judgment motion or a trial to resolve the issues. One way that travel agents and tour operators can avoid the expense of discovery is to include a disclaimer of liability within their travel documents. And a disclaimer of liability is a contractual provision that explains that they're a travel agent, a tour operator, and that they have no ownership interest and are not responsible for the acts of a cruise line or an airline in case you're injured. Courts throughout the United States routinely enforce these provisions, which will allow a client to get an early dismissal and save on litigation expenses.